So we've got the setup things, we've got the monthly things ongoing. New starters, the same thing. You have to assess them as they come in, and then every 3 years from there. You do get this 3-month deferral, which is quite useful if you've got a probationary period, that you can cover them with that, so you don't opt them in and then find during the probationary period they're not really suitable, and then you've got the additional admin on top of all the saying goodbye nicely and things like that. So you've got the 3-month deferral, and I suggest that you probably want to use that. Automatic opt back in. I've already covered every 3 years you automatically opt them back in if they're eligible. The other 2 categories you don't. It's still up to them to come and say, can I opt in? What can my accountant do to help? We cannot, unless we're also qualified as IFAs, we cannot advise you on which pension scheme to choose. You do that yourself, or preferably seek the advice of a decent IFA. That's the one thing we can't do. What we can do, your accountant or your payroll bureau, when running the payroll, we can also run those pension calculations for you. And that's a little bit of extra work, but it comes out of the software anyway. We can send those to you, and you can get them to the pension to your pension scheme, or we can potentially upload them or input them into your pension scheme software. And that, again, it's minimal work, but it probably makes sense for somebody to do that. It depends. The big thing that doesn't sit easily in a payroll bureau is sending out the letters. That's crossing over into HR. However, some of your pension scheme providers will do that for you. So bear that in mind when choosing your pension scheme. Who's responsible for the communications with the employees? Because you might pay a higher management charge, but if that's taken care of, then it's one thing you don't have to think about. So the letters bit, the correspondence, can be by your pension scheme, by you, or by your accountant payroll bureau, if that's what they're going to cover.